ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so it all comes down to this for Leon Rocky Edwards, an outstanding boxer, trains in Birmingham, England by way of Jamaica, and he's a big boy, man, every bit 6 feet.
He's massive for this weight class. I remember in the first Usman fight, he trained at AKA with us to work on the wrestling, which allows for him to defend a little bit, but he does not even look like that guy anymore as he steps into this fight with Usman, the greatest welterweight we have ever seen in the octagon.
Edwards' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
That knee hurt him.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh! It looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
Back to the feet now. So far, a frantic pace as expected. Edwards' cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world.
Wow, well, that cheek and the blood coming from it starting to cause the fighter some problems. The referee steps in and calls for the ringside doctor.
It's painful, right? It might not seem as though it affects the vision, but it's very painful. Every time he gets hit on this thing, it opens up a little more, but you can still fight.
Doctor taking a close look here. Do you know your blood type, DC?
No, I absolutely don't. I wish I did, and I probably should. I am...
All right, here we go now with round 2. Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards. All right, here we go at 170 pounds. Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards. Nothing really resembling a weakness on film for Kamaru Usman. The jab is outstanding. Path of least resistance, though, tonight, I would think would be the takedown.
And that is what paid dividends for him in fight number 1. But you gotta imagine that Leon Edwards today is much better. He has shown that. Leon Edwards has shown tremendous takedown defense. He has shown a great ability to get back up when taken down. And when he is on his feet, he is one of the cleaner boxers that we have seen in the UFC.
Edwards' cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know.
Beautiful combination. Great job getting to your kicks.
Patented front kick there by Edwards. Back and forth we go. Champ, look at that redness underneath his right there, DC.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's very bad.
Oh, another knockdown! Oh! Gets back to his feet.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, a big left hand. Usman's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, that strike to the body, man. Yet another huge kick lands. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Edwards is a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Well, this fighter is essentially unrecognizable. There's like a hole in his cheek. Referee steps in here. Doctor might stop this fight.
He might stop it. It is gory, right? With the way that the cut is, the blood that's coming out of the face, you think the doctor may go, you know what, man, enough is enough. This guy's been beaten up all night.
Yeah, you got to stop the fight, man. I mean, I know the cut's not in a bad place, but his face is rearranged. You got to protect the athlete.
You have to. You have to.
All right, so that'll do it. TKO via doctor stoppage, and at some point, the doctor has no choice but to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage to that cheek.
Absolutely. I mean, all these strikes just kept landing directly on his cheek. You know, it got the point to be so bad that once the doctor was brought into the octagon, he had no choice but to call this fight. And very rarely do we agree, but right now we agree with the decision.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
Kamaru Dean.